Divergence down NQ on the 30.
Check one.
Speed of NQ 180.
Welcome aboard, everyone. What exactly is AlgoBox, and why do our traders absolutely love it? Michael Othrew.
Speed of NQ 79. Divergence down NQ on the 9.
Are you ready? Indeed. Don't forget, trading is risky, but if trading is for you, this might also be the place for you. My name is Vinny Emini. Let's get ready for the afternoon live stream. Get down in here to our lower time frame entry chart here. We'll talk about what's going on around our multi-time frame layouts and situations. I'm getting my coins lined up here, bottom left on my desk here. We've got our 5 lives lined up here. I like to approach the markets like a video game. So Super Mario Brothers starts out with 5 lives, so hey, why not me too? That's just the way that I do it. If you'd like to print out one of those 5 trade sheets, you can do so on the left-hand side of Discord, up in the tips and tricks section on the left-hand side. You can get one of those delivered to your house if you'd like to order one, or you can print out your own as well. All right, so let's look around at the higher time frames first and get prepped up here for the afternoon session. If I do get called away into a phone call, I do apologize, but we do have quite a number of legal telephone calls, telephone tags going on. It's getting exciting. We're almost through with you-know-who. Rocket Scooter, Pocket Pooper. I don't know why they thought it was a good idea to threaten my family and all that other kind of nonsense they play. Why not just play fair? Why not just... I don't know. I don't understand the nonsense that goes on in our industry. I really don't. Let's turn AudioBox on. If you are new with us, you don't know what that is.
Speed of NQ 185. Speed of
Pop a video about the AudioBox there, but we've got it turned on. We are ready to rock. I have made sure I've turned off my real-time protection there to make sure my PC is running at its fastest. There's a relatively easy one right there, straight up to target, 20 ticks to the Enigma target. Boom, enter, boom, target's filled. I was not ready to take that one yet as I came in here. We are still about 8 minutes from 2:30 Eastern Standard Time, where I like to get involved in the afternoon to play the last few hours into the close. Getting here a few minutes early so I can chat with you. So bring your questions, we'll get them answered. I am looking to take the majority of the best trades inside of, well, actually outside of this golden zone. Right now we're in the flat zero spot. You guys should know that if you've been following me around for a while. Do not trade for me, even the Enigmas, when this is in that flat zone. Within a few ticks of that area there on the histogram, so we're basically sitting in the no-go zone there for a moment. I'm going to actually remove all these drawing objects. I have this bound to Control R, so I'm going to hit Control R, remove all drawing objects for myself here so we can start into the afternoon. Look for some new zones that we can trade here this afternoon. Let's see. Yeah, real world consequences for the online nonsense. You know, when you have to talk all that craziness in, you know, in a room full of adults, you know, things change. People aren't going to sit there and be like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh, mm-hmm. No, they look at you cross-eyed like we all do, and we're like, why would you do that? Why would you threaten someone? Why do you need to do that? Is your software that turd?
Speed of NQ 153.
That you can't compete with AlgoBox, so you need to attack him personally, ad hominem attack? That's crazy. You need to send your 16-year-old son who's in a gang to threaten Vinny, and you think that's gonna work too? Like that? I don't know, man. They've been watching too many, playing too many video games and watching too much Scooby-Doo, I guess. Yes, great reminder there, Nightbot. Use code AlgoBox for the best price on Apex. You will get the deepest discounts on Apex if you use code AlgoBox. And don't forget, it is Christmas in July, 10 days only. Hate to pop in that plug there here right at the beginning, but it is what it is. 10 days only through July 25th. We have never had that pricing. Go ask around. $24.99 only if you are using Apex with code AlgoBox. You can get hooked up, and it will include the Enigma, even though no one can purchase Enigma outside of using the Apex code anymore, as we had stated before. You guys got any questions on that? Come hang out in Discord, or there is a number at the bottom of our website, algoboxpro.com. You can feel free to reach us there as well, and there's someone there to chat with you on the chat on the website as well. However, there are a few things that we do require to get on a telephone call, like things like, okay, gaining access to the Discord if you have been previously removed. We don't talk about specifically reasons why someone would be removed, but if you do want to call us, prove that you're, you know, legit, all that kind of stuff, we just need to verify a few things before we can let you back in if you've been removed from our community before. For the protection of our own community and for the protection of others, we have to do some checks and balances. It's just what we've had to deal with, as we just mentioned a few minutes ago. If you have seen the videos of all of the online personal attacks and harassment that we've received over the years, you would probably understand. And if you don't, that's okay. No, I wouldn't worry about it too much. We've got this stuff all under control now. And yeah. Okay, look for a four-legged dog trap here. 1, 2, 3. Those are super smooth. So let's see if we get a fourth potential four-legged dog trap here. What is our current Mac VU telling us? Remember, this Mac VU filter is available for free inside of our community as well on the left-hand side of Discord. Mac V Ultimate, this is going to show you the big picture tide, the rising tide, or the ebbing tide of the 4 primary instruments that are correlated to NASDAQ, what I'm currently trading. NASDAQ, Dow, Russell, and ES. And that's going to be filtered there for you on the higher time frames across all 4 of those correlated instruments. It's a good idea to take your biggest and best plays in the direction of that Mac VU filter. Speaking of good ideas, make sure you smash that like button. If we get to 50 likes, I'll go beyond 15 minutes. First 15 minutes is always on the house. If you do get us to 50 likes, I'll be here for the entire session. So hit that like button while you're there, and we're having those chats. We still got 3 minutes till 2:30, so I'm not really needing to jump on it or anything like that. I do want to start looking into cadence up top. We have a very nice looking Enigma up top. Pushed it down. This has been a candy day so far. I don't think we've had any losers. It's been all winners up to 1240 for the morning session for us. Nice drop move there. And if you're holding to the opposing signal, that one just dropped 94 ticks to the 10.4. So you get a short signal Enigma. We exit on the first Alpha Omega on the green. This is technically a red, although I've got Mac VU filter colors turned on. So at this point when this fired off, because it's blue, we know what? We know that the Mac VU filter was on strong buy. Strong buy is going to be blue. We have our color designations. All of our colors mean something so that you can interpret them right away. You know exactly what's going on instantaneously once you have memorized what those colors are for. Yeah, there's some details around the audio box. If you had questions around the audio box, there's more information there from Nightbot.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 30.
All right, we are 2 minutes away from when I want to start looking for cyborg trades. Put my hands on the keys. So I'm going to look over to the left and look at my current cadence. Okay, the last one was a winner. So from a cadence perspective, I'm not going to turn on full auto yet unless we get way outside of the no fiddle zone, and then I might turn it on. Here's another one. Let's see if it gets all the way down to the target before we come back behind it. So if you've been following along with my Enigma cadence, you'll know that I'm basically waiting until, since on my first set of trades, if I'm mostly looking for Enigmas, which I am here this afternoon, because again, I will have to walk away here in a little bit. We got 30 seconds till 2:30. I want to let the full auto system do its thing. Then I want to
lower bands touch.
I want to make sure I've got cadence in my favor, along with everything else, so I can let the system do the work for me here. So I want to wait until I've had in the afternoon. I'd like to see at least 2,
speed of NQ,
but even better, potentially 3, depending on where my risk tolerance is today. I'm just going to be waiting for 2. There's 1 failure right there. See, we did not get to target before it came back behind the Enigma, which would be a stop out right there at 2:30. You saw the movement there from that completion of the 30-minute bar. So I'm going to go ahead and mark this one. I use F11, and this is kind of my personal designator. That's cadence. Oops, I got you guys on the wrong screen. I apologize. Come back down here. Sorry, I'm over here jabbing away about this one right here that just went back behind the Enigma. So that one I consider a, I hate to use the word failure, but didn't win, a non-winner. Right there, did not get all the way to the target. Yeah, I went down about 15 ticks, but didn't go all the way to the full 20. Behind that Enigma before it went to the back of it right there where it would have stopped out. Again, I did not take that trade yet, but I'm waiting for the cadence to get in my favor before I go ahead and turn on the full auto Enigma to start taking the next series of trades. Everybody understand that with cadence? Get it, type cadence in the chat. See if you can spell cadence. It's a tricky one too. Learn how to spell cadence. We talk about it a lot here. So type some, let's get some cadence hype in the chat while you smash that like button so we can get to 50 likes. I can be here the entire session with you guys. Jason, good afternoon, Vinny and crew. 2K today, thanks to AlgoBox. Awesome work, Jason. Love to hear it. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, I do have a little bit to wait here. If you guys want to share with me, how are you guys doing here today? Are you red? Are you green? Want to share your P&L? Love to see it.
Speed of NQ 160. Upper bands touch NQ on the 30.
Got some greens. Awesome. Awesome work.
Speed of NQ.
Okay, so we've got about 90 minutes to the close. Now's when I kind of want to
NQ on the 30.
Put my heads down into it. We got 5 trades or 60 to 90 minutes, whichever comes first. And within those 5 trades, what I kind of call like playing the video game, within those 5 lives, I want to get 2 winners. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. And whatever that brings me to, I can decide then at that point whether I want to take a bonus trade. We had a great example of walking all the way through that there this morning. Got our 2 trades, and then waited around, waited and waited and waited, and then we got our cadence turned back on, took the final one for a bonus, and all 3 winners there today to get to that $1,240 for one account. And then of course, when you are using our trade copier, you're running across 20 accounts. That's where we came up with that over $20,000 on the day across 20 accounts using the trade copier that's included with the AlgoBox system.
Speed of NQ 175. Speed of NQ 175.
Half and half today, got nailed on a number of accounts, up 160K. Wow. Hey, awesome work. Sounds like you kind of got a strategy around multiple accounts. Epic Futures, am I understanding that correctly? Yeah, well, obviously you said number of accounts, so you're... yes, I'm trading multiple accounts, Vinny. Gotcha. Are you trading 150K evals, 50K evals? Just curious. What's your preference?
Speed of NQ 168.
Very fast speed here down on the ones.
2-finger NQ
so
on
that's
the
what
30.
that big X, if you are new with us, if you don't know what that giant X on the chart means, it's telling me on the psychology module that this is not the greatest speed to be trading here, not your favorite style of speed here. I've got those speed parameters. You can change those to your own personal liking. Out of the box, they are set to my own personal defaults, but you change those to whatever you wish. Oh, you're running 300K accounts. Awesome. Jesse, were you the 50th like? Awesome. Thank you, Mr. James. 50 likes. We'll be here for the full session. Again, if I do have to take a phone call, I will apologize for that ahead of time. So if Curtis and Eddie can just kind of keep an eye on the room there as the system kind of runs out. I may or may not turn on full auto, depending on what our cadence runs into there.
Speed of NQ 166.
So we're currently on a 1 count. I missed one. I was talking. Yep. Okay. Cadence 1. Need at least 2. And then I'll turn it on. Let the tools do the work. Awesome. Thanks, CG.
Speed of NQ 167.
Yes, and with those 300K accounts with Apex, correct me if I'm wrong, but they allow you 35 contracts.
Speed of NQ 146. Speed of NQ 146.
All right, let's see. Did we get a 4-legged dog trap here? There's 1, 2, 3. Here comes 4. Okay, there it is. Now, watch for a trap and a push. Busting through, so not an easy one.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 30.
Be patient.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 30. Lower bands touch NQ on the 30.
Okay, we got off the shark back on a higher time frame. Came into shark back.
Speed up
Plus
NQ
an
272.
11.1 for a nice juicy push-up move there. Higher time frame coming in to give that the extra oomph. And we had the double delta there as well. Would have been tricky. It came down to the tick. If you had grabbed a double cross reversal there, would have technically stopped. Tick, look at that. Nasty one. Just to the tick here. Launch up there.
Speed of NQ 137.
Currently, MacVU still sitting at moderate buy. So, buy side still for runners.
Speed of
I'll take a
NQ
quick stab at that shark back right
171.
there. Stop back behind the shark.
Target filled.
Targets filled. Target 1 acquired.
Target filled.
Target 2 acquired for trade number 1. That one was too juicy to pass up. Talk about what that looked like. First, we can detect a trap because we had slide legs. Yes, slide 1, slide 2, slide 3, slide 4. The trap is there. Four-legged dog trap. Type 4LDT in the chat if you know what the four-legged dog trap is. 4LDT. Trap is set. We come back in. We got double crosses. Double cross, double move. Up. Boom. That's a double move. Up into the top. First pullback. Usually fakes everybody out from trying to keep the up move. We get a harmonic shape here. Shark back has the least amount of risk because what's our risk on a shark back? On a shark back play, we enter in at the back. That's why we call it the shark back, which is that little tiny line right there inside of the PRZ shaded box. We enter in right there. Where does the stop go? Literally right behind that little shaded box. So this is your risk, reward. There's your ratio right there for target 1. And of course, we got a little bit more on the fun. Why? Because the MacV Ultimate was also green, and we had already talked about how the long side was the way we wanted to go. Fairly easy risk adjusted trade right there to know that a very tiny risk. If I'd been wrong, and the reward gets me to 1,520 on the day for a single click. Not too bad. Trade number 1. So I take off over here. If you are new with us, right down here at the bottom, I'm going to take off my trade. First one was a winner, so I've got winner number 1 right there. There is also, I always sometimes forget to mention this. I need to bring it up more often. There is an electronic version of this as well. If you don't want one on your desk, you can go to algoboxpro.com/5trades, and we've got a 5-trade virtual sheet for you there that you can actually click and flip those tags. If either Curtis or Eddie, if you guys will post a link there in the YouTube chat, and I'll go to it and kind of showcase that here in just a second. Yeah, Eddie, I'm looking for a link directly to the live trade sheet, the electronic version. Slash trade tracker. My mistake. Slash trade tracker.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 30.
Here we go.
Speed of NQ 179.
So you've been following along. People always ask, what is TIW? Toe in the water. So my first trade, toe in the water, I want to go for toe in the water. So if you click it, if it was a winner, it's green. You can click it again if you want it to be red. So if you're tracking your winners, so let's say that the first one was a loser, second was a winner, third one was a winner. There you go. Then we're looking for our bonus down here. After I've got winner, winner, chicken dinner, then I can swing for my bonus, whether winner or loser at that point. And there are some sounds too. You want to have some fun sounds. Turn the sound on. And if I click the button, listen to the flip. There you go. Some fun sounds on. Helps you track your trades along the way. And again, that is free on our website, algoboxpro.com/trade tracker.
Speed of NQ 126.
For you. Thanks for grabbing that, Eddie. TIW, toe in the water, target 1 there. Okay, that is cadence. We're ready to go, right? That one did not go all the way to the target. See that? Came back behind it just by a hair. Again, you kind of use your gauge. I'm going to go ahead and count this one as a did not reach its target. So that's going to be number 2. So now I can wait for my cadence and turn on full auto here any moment as we get as long as we get away from, yep, we are. I'm gonna turn it on right now. So moving away from, as long as we don't go to the 0 area, we are outside the 0 area. So I have turned it on. We are cadence
NQ on the 1. Speed of NQ
ready. So I've turned on full auto there. Actually, I don't want to go full auto. I do want to take the next one, though. That's the difference between these two buttons. Good idea to talk about there. So as of right now, I definitely want to take the next trade, but if they are back to back, I don't necessarily want to add into that. And I see the market speeding up here. The speed is kind of bad. It's very, very fast. Speed is right now 144 bars per minute. That is very fast. We want to be somewhere in the neighborhood of 50 to 70. Or the ideal speed for me personally. I can manage 50 to 70 quite easily. Even up to 100, I'm okay. Above 100, that's where we start getting like, oh, you know the drill, right? Sometimes it's just too fast. React well. I mean, you can react, but reacting well, right? There's a difference. What's up, Dork?
Lower bands touch NQ
hey,
on
good
the
to
30.
see you. Thanks for the support, my friend. Dork, hit the like button. Be like Dork. You know what Dork stands for, right? D-O-R-K.
Speed of NQ.
Dynamite, out of sight, radical kid. I don't know. That's what we tell ourselves when we were nerds in middle school. As you might have imagined, I got called out a lot. Two. E. Ooh, we're neutral right now. 3. That should get everybody looking. Here comes 4. Wait for the trap. The trap, finger of the close. If we decide to dive bomb. Ooh, yikes.
NQ 140.
All right, took a little loss on that.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 9.
Just tried to play a pure
2-finger NQ on the 89.
If it had stayed green
Lower
there,
bands
probably a
touch
better
NQ
play,
on the
but
30.
we had gone neutral now, so should not have taken that four-legged dog.
Lower
trap.
bands touch NQ on the 30.
So let's mark that one. Trade number 2 was a loser. Hey, there we go. So if you were using the electronic version one here, this is, I'll keep this up here. This is what my sheet would look like right now. So winner on the first one, found on here.
Speed up
it twice.
220.
There we go. Currently 1 win, 1 loss. Up 1450.
Lower
here for
bands
the day.
touch NQ on the 30.
Okay, we are no longer buy side, we are neutral now. So both direction plays. We've got full auto Enigma turned on. We are on a cadence of 2. So I'm going to take trade number 3 for the first one with toe in the water size.
Lower bands
Just
touch
to where I'm at
NQ
in my
on the 30.
P&L. 1450 on my leader account.
Speed of NQ 163. Speed of NQ 163.
And again, I do apologize. Any moment now, we should be receiving a phone call that I will have to get off onto. But I will leave the live stream here for all the play setups.
Divergence up NQ on the 9.
Okay, looks like they're setting up a trap right here. I'm going to squeeze one here real quick.
Lower
So
bands
stop
touch NQ on
behind
the 30.
the cross in case I'm wrong. Like they're stair stepping up.
Target filled.
Got the delta coming in with it.
Target
Boom,
filled.
targets filled. Trade number 3 is a winner.
Speed of
So
NQ
there's my winner,
lower
winner,
bands
chicken dinner.
touch NQ on the 30.
So, you know, my one on my desk here. Again, I'm really just trying to help you guys out and showcase a lot here today. Fairly easy day here today, as I said, would likely be because we've had 2 difficult days in a row, planned for a candy day. So there we go. See how the 2 winners now are separated? We had winner, loser, winner, but is that winner, winner, chicken dinner? So again, winner, winner, chicken dinner does not mean 2 winners back to back. It simply means within a set of 3 lives, I am looking to go winner, winner, chicken dinner. Now, again, you don't have to follow this. This is just a kind of one of the tricks for running business. If you want to keep this as simple and boring as possible, go, I'm just here, come in, collect checks, and go. That's the way that I kind of do things. Not saying that you have to do that, but winner, winner, cool. I got my chicken dinner. Did I make enough today to put chicken dinner on the table? For me, this is good enough for me. 1740, cool. So now I am in
Speed
bonus
of NQ
territory
212.
now, and we'll see if we can hit that. I am going to go ahead and allow the Autobot to take my final trade there for the bonus with a toe in the water to hopefully push me up over 2K on the day. See my kind of mental plan around that. I do have 3 more trades to get a winner if I wanted to, but yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do it. At the same time, I could pack up shop right here. I got my winner, winner, chicken dinner. I'm up 1740 on the day. That's the way that I play. Make sense? But you got it. If you do, type a 1. Got questions on it, type them there in the chat. Try to get them answered for you. Again, I should be on a call here in about 8 minutes. And then as soon as my call's over, I'll be back. So I don't think the call should take that long. So I do plan to trade with you guys through the end of the day, commentation or not, and work through cadence on the Enigma and answer questions around that. And of course, don't forget, we're celebrating Christmas in July, kind of the whole hype up about that. We're going to be doing a small account challenge next month, regardless of whether or not Top Step takes us up on the challenge. They actually challenged the entire world. They said, anybody want to come challenge us? And well, we said, yeah, sure, we'll take that challenge. They said that their guy Dakota is looking for someone to take a challenge. So we said, sure. How do you want to do it? And I asked them details on what account size is and how many contracts and all that. And I mean, I'm not trying to be rude, but then all of a sudden they clammed up. I'm like, oh yeah, they didn't think through that. Oops. Anyway, so we'll see how they want to run that challenge next month, or if we'll just be doing a small account challenge amongst ourselves so I can show you guys. It is a much different play style with a small account versus a large, where you've got adjustments in size, a little bit more freedom with your size adjustments versus when you're kind of not with a small account where you are limited on your contract counts, etc. So we'll talk about all those details. You guys have seen me do a small account challenge before a few years ago against Ross Cameron. Since that time, we have added, and I don't even know how many new features, but it is much easier now, in my opinion. Definitely didn't have the Enigma. We didn't have Alpha Omega. We didn't have AudioBox Local. We didn't have No Fiddle Zone. I mean, there's so many things we have now. So I'm looking forward to showcasing our work now with all the good stuff we've got. So
DCDMNQ,
that's going to be awesome. You're looking forward to the SAC Small Account Challenge. Excellent.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 30. Speed of NQ 235. Lower bands touch NQ on the 30.
Okay, so Alpha Omegas are pivoting here. We got a 15, moved a nice move up. That 15
lower bands touch NQ on the 30.
Work there. But again, it's a 28 tick move. This one, 53 tick move off of the Alpha Omegas. So let's watch those pivot points. Again, system is currently turned on full auto for the next trade. I should be on a call here. Like I said, within 4 minutes, I may have to get off here, and I may or may not turn this back on, just depending on speed. It will take the next one. The cool thing about the difference between this button on next versus continuous,
speed of NQ
after it takes the next trade, it will automatically disable and will not take another trade, versus continuous, where it would continue to take more trades. Understood?
DCDMNQ on the 1.
Gold line reversal, perfect. If I weren't thinking about this call here in just a minute, I would have snagged that for target 1. Easy little drop off after tapping that gold line. You know my drill. I like to hit that for target 1, 10 ticks off of a target line touch after a double cross double move. Touch, boom. Target's filled. I'll go ahead and label that one. And let's get some GLR hype in the chat. GLR. This should, again, I don't just have you guys do this just for hype. I want you guys to drill this stuff into your mind. Okay, that is a GLR. When you hear me talk about it, gold line reversal. Right there. Take a screenshot, put it in your notes. Haven't done it before. That's a beautiful one right there. Great example. One of my personal favorites, because it's just so easy. Like, you can see it coming, you see it coming, see it coming. You got your finger over the button and tap, tap, and then boom. Target's filled on 1, close it quickly. It's usually just a few seconds on the NASDAQ. One of my faves.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 30. DCDMNQ on the 1. Speed of NQ 119. Speed of NQ 119.
All right, so I'm going to be getting on that call any moment here now. So here's what the P&L looked like here today. Pretty smooth day. Go back and watch yesterday's video. You want to see a tough day yesterday and the day before, and we had called it pretty awesome yesterday. We knew it was going to be hard yesterday, which kind of mentally prepared us for it. I wanted to go through that tough type of day with you guys. Normally, I told you guys I would rather just sit on hands, go do something else with the wife and kids on those types of days, or really mentally prepare yourself, right? And just trickier movement, Very sporadic, very slow go for a while, then sprint, and don't get on the other side of it. You're run over by the train. We talked all through that. At the same time, knew that because of 2 days of that cadence like that, that today would likely be candy, and it is absolutely turned into
speed of NQ 147.
easy, straightforward candy day. Strategies just hitting and hitting and hitting. And of course, what was the tipping hand yesterday at the very beginning of the morning? What was it? Pop quiz. Drill it into your mind. Oh, there's possibly our final trade. Oh no, I'm going to close this trade. Why? Okay, we got lucky on that one. I got my 2K, but look, we are flat as flat can be right there. I'd say that one we got a little bit lucky. Again, easy candy day, handing it to us. 2K on the day. That is feeling pretty darn good. I will be just straight up honest. That's pretty awesome, don't you think?
Speed of NQ 154.
You got this, baby. I know it's been crazy. You don't see me, it's exhausting. City to city, cause I'm shiny, boys is popping. You keep making plans, babe, I'm sorry, I keep flopping. Call me late at night, cause I love you.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 89.
All right, so the bonus trade. I like to take it off just like this. There we go. There's the bonus. If you're using the electronic version, then we come right over here. We've got our winner chicken dinner right here. You can press it another time and kind of get it back to where it was. We had our winner, loser, winner. This is the afternoon session. Not the morning one. Go back and check out the morning one. And then boom, smack it down the bonus to get me to 2K on the day. Fairly easy.
Speed of NQ 187.
Nice stuff. All right, it is time for my call. So I'll leave this on here with you guys. But I'll be taking a call here in probably take about 20-30 minutes-ish. You guys got questions, pop in there in the chat. My team are there to answer your questions. Don't forget, if you are looking to join us, it doesn't get better than the current offer right now. 50% off, full auto everything. And it's Christmas in July, 10 days only through July 25th, because we like to celebrate Christmas in July. We do it twice a year. Christmas in July, and of course at Christmas around Black Friday.
Iniqual long on the NQ1. Speed of NQ 192. Speed of NQ 192. Lower bands touch NQ on the 30.
Got me 10 feet off the ground. AlgoBox makes trading like a game. Join us.
Speed of NQ 169. Lower bands touch NQ on the 30. Speed of NQ 156. Lower bands touch NQ on the 30. Lower bands touch NQ on the 30. Fib.NQ on the 9. Speed of NQ 170. Divergence up NQ on the 9. Lower bands touch NQ on the 89. Speed of NQ 225. Speed of NQ 225. Lower bands touch NQ on the 30. Lower bands touch NQ on the 30. Speed of NQ 251. Lower bands touch NQ on the 30. Speed of NQ 185. Enigma long on the NQ1. Lower bands touch NQ on the 89. Speed of NQ 192. Enigma short on the NQ1. Speed of NQ 180. Speed of NQ 180. Lower bands touch NQ on the 89. Upper bands touch NQ on the 30. Speed of NQ 235. Upper bands touch NQ on the 30. Upper bands touch NQ on the 30. Enigma long on the NQ1. Upper bands touch NQ on the 30. Divergence down upper bands on the touch NQ on the 30. Speed of NQ 287, upper bands touch NQ on the 30. Speed of NQ 169. Upper bands touch NQ on the 30. Enigma long on the NQ1. Speed of NQ 193. Speed of NQ 193. Speed of NQ 194. Speed of NQ 216. Two-finger NQ on the 30. Speed of NQ 143. Two-finger NQ on the 89. Speed of NQ 175. Speed of NQ 175. Speed of NQ 188. Speed of NQ 154. Fib.NQ on the 9. Fib.NQ on the 30. Speed of NQ 198. Speed of NQ 160. Speed of NQ 160. Speed of NQ 202. Upper bands touch NQ on the 30. Upper bands touch NQ on the 30. Speed of NQ 223. Upper bands touch NQ on the 30. Divergence down NQ on the NQ 177 30. Enigma long on the NQ1. Upper bands touch NQ on the 30. Speed of NQ 236. Speed of NQ 236. DCDM NQ on the 1. Speed of NQ 157. Speed of NQ 188. Divergence down NQ on the 30. Speed of NQ 194. DCDM NQ on the 1. Fib.NQ on the 9. Speed of NQ 172. Speed of NQ 172. Fib.NQ on the 30.
J hook long, Nasdaq, on the MACV.
Speed of NQ 194. DCDM NQ on the 1. Upper bands touch NQ on the 30. Two finger NQ on the 89. Upper bands touch NQ on the 30. Speed of NQ 268. Upper bands touch NQ on the 30. Upper bands touch NQ on the 30. Speed of NQ 196. DCDM NQ on the 1. DCDM NQ on the 1. Speed of NQ 254. Speed of NQ 254. Speed of NQ 102 finger NQ on the 30. Divergence up NQ on the 9. Lower bands touch NQ on the 30. Lower bands touch NQ on the 30. Lower bands touch NQ on the 30. Speed of NQ 252. Lower bands touch NQ on the 30. Speed of NQ 217. DCDM NQ on the 1. Speed of NQ 137. Speed of NQ 137. DCDM NQ on the 1. Speed of NQ 166. Fib.NQ on the 89. Speed of NQ 179. DCDM NQ on the 1. Speed of NQ 221. Two finger NQ on the 30. Speed of NQ 138. Speed of NQ 138. Fib.NQ on the 9. Speed of NQ 160. Fib.NQ on the 30. DCDM NQ on the 1. Lower bands touch NQ on the 30. Lower bands of NQ on the 130. Lower bands touch NQ on the 30. Fib.NQ on the 9. Speed of NQ 208. Fib.NQ on the 9. Lower bands touch NQ on the 30. DCDM NQ on the 1. Speed of NQ 278. Speed of NQ 278. Speed of NQ 262. Two-finger NQ on the 30. DCDM NQ short on the NQ4. Speed of NQ 234. DCDM NQ on the 1. DCDM NQ on the 1. Speed of NQ 176. Enigma short on the NQ1. 2-finger NQ on the 89. Upper bands touch NQ on the 30. Upper bands touch NQ on the 18. Speed of NQ short on the NQ18. Upper bands touch NQ on the 30. Upper bands touch NQ on the 30. Upper bands touch NQ on the 30. Divergence down NQ on the 9. Upper bands touch NQ on the 30. Upper bands touch NQ on the 30. Upper bands touch NQ on the 30. Speed of NQ 677. Upper bands touch NQ on the 30. Speed of NQ 301. Fib.NQ on the 9. Enigma short on the NQ1. Speed of NQ 184. Fib.NQ on the 30. Speed of NQ 250. Speed of NQ 250. Speed of NQ 450. Lower bands touch NQ on the 30. 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 DCDM NQ on the 1. Speed of NQ 603. Lower bands touch NQ on the 9. Speed of NQ 277. DCDM NQ on the 1. Fib.NQ on the 9. Speed of NQ 281. Speed of NQ 281. Enigma long on the NQ4. Speed of NQ 314. Fib.NQ on the 9. Enigma long on the NQ1. DCDM NQ on the 4. Lower bands touch NQ on the 89. Enigma short on the NQ1. Speed of NQ 719. Enigma long on the NQ1. Enigma long on the NQ1. Lower bands touch NQ on the 89. Enigma long on the NQ1. Lower bands touch NQ on the 30. Speed of NQ 760. Lower bands touch NQ on the 89. Lower bands touch NQ on the 30. Speed of NQ 329. Speed of NQ 329. Enigma long on the NQ1. Fib.NQ on the 9. Speed of NQ 193. Enigma long on the NQ1. Lower bands touch NQ on the 89. Speed of NQ 196. Lower bands touch NQ on the 89. DCDM NQ on the 1.
Oh my. Anybody still here? Mic check, mic check. All right, so that lasted a little bit longer than I anticipated. Oh no, do I have it on mute? Is this on mute? No. Did I press the wrong button earlier? I apologize. How about now? Can y'all hear me now?
Speed of NQ 100.
Oh, so I went on mute there. That phone call lasted a little bit longer than I anticipated. All right, how'd everybody do here today? So before we go, type in the chat there. How much did you guys make? Everybody, tell me if you're red or green. Anybody have a favorite play of the day? What a sell-off. Do we have a good sell-off there? Oh, yes, we did. So continued. Look at the 89 here on the highest time frame. So it was just a straight easy march down today. Remember how we said like today would be an easy one? Look, it literally all day on that drop. Oh, they are calling me back. Actually, I'll have them call. Well, no, I might need to get this. Let me grab it.
Speed of NQ 98. Speed of NQ 98.
Okay. So yeah, look at that beautiful just march down. It was much easier today than it has been. We predicted that well. Hopefully you guys got something from that if you watched yesterday's and the day before. Some red sessions into what turned out to be a very easy day there today. And don't forget that now is the absolute best time to get involved. We've never done 50% off on the full auto pack, but there it is, $24.99. You do have to have an Apex account. Use our code AlgoBox. You'll get the biggest discount on Apex, plus you're going to get that discount on AlgoBox as well. This is to celebrate our new affiliation with them, and in my opinion, they are the best in the trading industry. You guys got questions around that? Come hook it up. 2,400 today for Jason. Awesome work there, sir. Thanks for sharing that with us. And I will catch you guys in the next one bright and early tomorrow morning. For me, Pippi, Robbie, Lunchbot, Mod Squad, Curtis, G, and Eddie B. I am sending out the Big H-Town. See ya. Art team, show them how it's done.
The old adage where, the individual investor doesn't have a chance because the institutional investor has better technology, better information, and, more money and better opportunities.
Speed of
I don't think it's real anymore. I think the edge is on the individual investor because they're small, they're nimble, they can trade, they can use, they have better front-end technology.
Don't waste your time. Leave the technical analysis to us. You just play the game.
DCDM NQ on the 1. NQ58.
Rewind.
Forex is littered with crooks, black hat guys, all this kind of shifty characters and companies trying to extract money from your pocket and stick it into theirs. And one of the things that they do is operate these Forex signals.
Speed of NQ83. Speed of NQ83.
Delta 5 loading. Long. Look for long. Harmonic pattern. Pick up. Left on freeze.
Order filled. Target filled.